from a project management perspective, now I'm going to deep dive into the concepts and all. So what is your understanding about a project? What is operations? What is program? What is the portfolio? What do you understand about all this terminology?
Okay, so from my experience, I will let you know first thing. See, I'm a MBA in finance, so I understand what is a portfolio. Okay, so portfolio is basically uh, when you're trading and when you are building your stock market. That is your portfolio from my perspective. First thing, a project is basically a small standalone project or a program that needs to be done. Okay, program is a complete structure. Uh, like a program can be like it will have multiple processes, it will have multiple modules, it will have. So this is a complete program. So it's based on multiple processes. Each process might have a small project to it, might not have a project to it, or a project can be a part of multiple processes as well. So I understand the concept. In layman terms, it's more like I don't have a perfect definition of it.
Yes,
Um,
yes. So that is where, when I said that in the PMI world, when we are going to talk about the exam and when we are going to prepare from an exam, now we know what we are preparing for. So the exam that we are preparing is PMI, PMP. So the first thing is PMI. So we need to understand the definition and we need to understand the interpretation of the definition from a PMI terminology perspective. Okay,
okay.
so there are few things that you may have call it as a program in Wipro may be different. Your customer may call program as something different. Okay, so what we need to
Yes.
understand is PMI way of working.
Right.
You explained me program and portfolio, but you did not explain me project and operations. Can you try to
Correct.
explain me project and operations as well?
So operation is the handling of a component. It can be a project, it can be a program, it can be an entire process. So operations is to do with daily, your daily processes. What the how to handle a project or something on those lines. So operations is like daily operations, in a project. If I'm handling, my daily stuff, like suppose in an insurance project, it will be something like taking in the insurance forms, converting them to policies, all that will come under operations. So daily work is basically, how handling daily work is basically operations. And project altogether is a standalone, a standby section, or it's a standby. It's a single process or single. To put it, it's basically a smaller section of a process.
Okay. Is a project by nature temporary or permanent by nature?
By nature, like it will will depend on the life of that project. So
Mhm.
if the life cycle
Let's
is for,
imagine
let's say,
a 2 hour project and a 20-year project.
right, so the 20-year project will be it will be a, it's not a, it's not a static, the life is long, right? So 20 years is, can you repeat your question? Becomes, it becomes.
What I was trying to understand is like project, is it temporary by nature or is it kind of never ending, long?
It's usually temporary because it will have a start and end date.
Very good. So that is where I was asking about a 2 hour project and a 20-year project. Does it make a
I
difference, the
never,
duration?
usually durations, if the duration is like start to end is predefined, duration, it's a temporary project. If this end is not defined, start is defined, like it's a product. For a product, like I worked in a product-based environment as well. So if it's a product, okay, so end of that product is not defined. So that kind of a project is your it's not a temporary, it's a ongoing, it's a ever evolving type of project.
So you are talking about a project as a product life cycle.
Right.
You are saying project can have a life cycle similar to that of product, which is never ending. I'm
Right.
just taking the points. I'm not saying which is right, which is wrong. I'm not giving any feedback. Okay, I'm just
Right.
trying to document or understand what you think. Okay, I hope you're clear on that.
Yes.
Can you tell me the difference between a project and a product now?
Uh, okay. So projects are usually short duration. Yeah, the projects are usually short duration. It has a start and end date normally.
Previously mentioned that duration does not matter, right? If it is
Uh,
predefined.
like I said, a project that has a duration, like if I'm doing a project for current client, it has a start and end date. So 7 years is a period. Okay, I was in a product-based environment where the project was itself a product. Okay, and we were doing that project for almost 10 years or so. And it was still ongoing. So that project was
So how the
never ending.
contract was written, how you were assuming you are a project manager, how the billing will happen, how the team onboarding or offboarding will happen if you don't have an end date. How is that practically possible?
It's practically
What type of
possible because
contract you had?
so type of contract we had was basically the people will be onboarded and offboarded from the product. See, the product was distributed to multiple clients. Okay, and each client will have a set of team that will be the core team. Okay, that will not be replaced easily. Okay, so that will be the core team. The other team members will be coming and going as per requirement. So if there is a change request that is coming in for that product, teams will be onboarded, and once that change had been processed, they will be
Mhm.
removed from the product.
Totally right. But was there, like in your example, is it not the scenario that you were running multiple projects, one after the other, one after the other? If I'm going to talk in a very simplistic term, each of the change request was kind of a mini project that you were delivering,
Correct.
right?
Right.
Okay. So I will come to the crux of it, like instead of going here and there. So you have good idea, but now what is important is as part of the mandatory training, we need to fine tune your concept. Okay.
Okay.
What is project? A project is a temporary endeavor, which is very good that you know that it is of temporary nature with a predefined start and end date. The duration does not matter. If I know it is going to start on 1st of April and it is going to end on 30th of April, that is what I need to know. Okay.
Okay.
It may start on 1st of April 2021 and end on 30th of March 2050. Does not matter. It can be a very, very, very short duration project. It can be 2 minute, 2 hour project. It can be 20, 2200 years project. Like the way type of construction or metro is being built on around Delhi and all. You know the life cycle of building a metro and all is 4 year, 5 year, 10 year, 20 years, right? And at the
Right.
same time, maybe a small project like replacing all the bulbs that is on the street, say from a yellow colored normal bulb to a LED bulb. That can be a project, right?
Right. Right.
So what is important is a temporary endeavor. Why it is temporary? Because we know it is going to end on that particular date. It may get extended based on the change request. It may get extended because of additional requirement. It may get extended because of delays. It may get extended, but at any point in time, whenever we talk about a project, we always talk about start date and end date.
Correct.
Okay. The characteristics of a project. What is important is the output of project has to be unique.
Right.
If the output of the project is not unique, then I have a problem. Can you try to explain me what I mean by unique here?
It needs to be predefined. It needs to have some characteristics. Something needs to be delivered. It needs to be properly defined, sort of a deal. I believe that's what you mean.
Okay, let's imagine I am a builder who is into construction space. Okay. I am constructing multi-storied apartments along with duplex apartments.
Okay.
And my complete multi-storied apartment is divided into, say, tower 1, tower 2, tower 3, tower 4, tower 5. Is tower 1 and tower 2 unique, or is it different? Like the construction of tower 1, is it a project, and construction of tower 2 another project? How do you define that?
It may or may not differ based on if you are. See, there are projects in construction wherein both the towers will have the same type of construction, same type of design, and there might be a situation wherein there is tower 1 is basically all are 3 BHK apartment, and tower 2 is all 2 BHK apartments. Okay, so there may or may not be a relation between the two.
Okay, so let's imagine they are part of one project for the time being. Okay, imagine the same builder is having another set of construction going on in south of Delhi. The current project that we talked about was north of Delhi. The same type of layout, everything similar, very similar to what is being done on north of Delhi. The same thing we are doing in south of Delhi. Now, are there
Okay.
two projects or there one project now?
Well, there should be two projects because the start and end date will be different for both of the projects.
Maybe the
And
start and end date, I'm just saying it is luckily because of coincidence, start and end date is matching.
from a
So what is
builder's perspective,
important?
it might be a
Yes.
single. From a
No, no,
builder's
no, no.
perspective,
No, it will be two different projects because the output is unique. The project that we are doing in north of Delhi, maybe it is going to have a different name. It may have a different type of customer base. And the project that we are doing in south of Delhi, even though very similar in nature and all, but it will have a different unique output. That is why I'm emphasizing on the uniqueness. So maybe a SAP project, maybe a Java project for customer A and customer B. Most of the things are same. Both of them are from a banking domain perspective, but these are two different projects for us, right?
right.
The same way, from a construction perspective as well, these are two different projects. That is why they are two different projects. If the output of something is unique, then only it can be defined as a project. If the output is not unique, if it is repeated set of output, then it is a operations activity. If I am sitting in maybe in Haryana in the Maruti plant, every time I am trying to build a Maruti Alto or a Maruti Swift, so each day I am manufacturing 10 Swift cars, all of different colors, but each day I am doing the same set of activities. The output of that activity is not unique. That is why it is operations work. If the uniqueness is there, then it is project. If the uniqueness is not there, then it is repeated set of work. That is what you were trying to say, daily operations. The right word is repeated.
Okay.
Okay. So can you
Yes.
give me an example of repeated set of work?
Repeated set of work. Well, for a product, if I'm deploying the same product across various locations, no, that would be a separate project again.
That is a project. So maybe applying a patch. Every day you are getting new vulnerability patches and all that you are applying on across the infrastructure.
Right. But even then, both the clients are different. Their requirements may or may not match.
But again, I am not talking from a client perspective. I'm talking from my role is to do infrastructure management. It may be a shared infrastructure. So me sitting in there, what is my role? Say these are the 5 things that is going to pop up. I need to click apply. That's it. That is what I need to do. And maybe we can think of it in a very simplistic term from a non-IT example perspective. I am a person who is sitting in the reception of a hotel. Okay, either there are two scenarios that may happen. One person is going to come in, will inquire about room availability. I will take their photo ID card and give them room. That is scenario one. Scenario 2, a person is going to come up with a pre-booking. I'm going to check whether I have a booking with their name, yes or no. I will take their ID card, allocate them room. Do I expect my role to change tomorrow?
No.
On the third day, do I expect me to do something different?
No.
So every day I expect myself to do the same set of jobs. That is what is
Right.
operations work. If I am a painter who is supposed to paint the car in the Maruti premises, it does not matter to me in front of me whether it is Maruti Swift, is it Swift Desire, is it Baleno, anything. My set of instruction is given to me. This is going to come, you need to paint. That is what I am doing. So that is what is operations type of work for me.
Right.
Okay. Is the difference
Yes.
between project and operations clear?
Yes.
Any other example that you will like to think of where you may get confused and you may need help from me to distinguish is it a project or an operations?
No, it's clear.
Okay. Just to confuse you, you talked about product, so I'm just adding the product angle in between.
Okay.
The output of a project may be a product. Agreed?
Yes.
In a product life cycle, we may have multiple projects running in.
In a
Getting it?
product. Yes, that is correct. Yes.
To deliver a product, we may have multiple projects running in.
Can you repeat that?
Like to deliver a product, we may have multiple projects running in.
Correct. That is true. Yes. So we might have for a particular insurance project to deliver that product. We might have
Multiple projects running in.
correct. So we might
Correct?
have
Yes.
underwriting or some other project that will be. Yes, that is correct.
Yeah. Think again from a PMI exam perspective. Rule of thumb I am going to give you. Think about a project as a project which is going to take 5 years of time, which will involve 300 people, which is going to happen in say 20 different countries. Think about a project at such a big scale.
Okay.
Okay, and try to think about a project which is non-IT. Imagine the product that we are trying to build is SpaceX. The idea is to take people from Earth to a high altitude in Mars or somewhere near that and bring them back. That is the product which we are trying to build. Now
Okay.
imagine how long duration project it is. Overall, the output of that is going to be a product. How many multiple projects may be running in parallel?
I can imagine that.
Yes. And now when we talk about product, we are clear. What is a project? We are clear. Now the second thing is program. Do you think can we deliver the complete SpaceX as a project, or do we need to run it as a program? Getting it?
Okay.
Like when do we introduce a program? When the scale is much bigger, when we are running multiple projects, then it becomes a program. When there are multiple projects involved, and what is the thing that distinguish multiple projects from a program is when multiple projects are running with a common vision. When the multiple projects are going to result in a common product, then only it should be called as a program. There is a project that you are running in Java for customer A. There is another project that you are running in Java for customer B. Clubbing them as a part of program is not a good idea because vision or the common objective of the program is different. When the
Right.
objective of multiple projects is common, then only they should be clubbed as part of the program.
Right.
Like the
Understood.
SpaceX program that we are going to talk about, they have a common vision. Everything is getting tied up. We need to move people, take them for tourism out of Earth and bring them back. That is the vision. That is the thing that is tying up all the projects with each other. That is why it can be executed as a program.
Right.
If the two projects are not correlated, then it is not a good idea to club them as a program.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Understood.
Then you have a very good understanding about portfolio. So things may not be correlated with each other in a portfolio. So if I'm a portfolio owner, I may have multiple customers for multiple geographies, and they are working on multiple technologies. They may not be correlated. That is fine. But projects within the program or sub-program, they need to be correlated with each other.
Okay.
That's all for today. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.